Good morning, children. How are you feeling staying at home? You must be missing the school very badly, isn't it? Doesn't matter. It will be all right very soon and you will all come to school. Okay? Today I am going to tell you the story of David and Jonathan from your literature book, chapter 1. This story is about the friendship of David and Jonathan. David and Jonathan were great friends. They were always ready to help each other whenever they needed. Okay, and I would tell you the story and you would enjoy the story. You will be able to answer all the questions. Okay, and listen the story very carefully. Once King Saul was ridden with anxiety. Ridden with anxiety means he was very much worried. Why so? Because the Philistine, the enemies of the Israel, had set up a camp and they wanted to attack Israel. There were many giants in that Philistine army, and there was the strongest and the biggest person was Goliath. And he was always used to cover with himself or armor. Armor means this is the special metal clothing people used to wear in fight, in battle also. And what happened after that? He used to shout at the Israelis in his big deep voice, challenging them a duel. Duel means fight. He was always ready to fight. And what happened after that? David, a shepherd, he wanted to kill Goliath. And what did he do? With his clever plan, he fitted a stone in a sling and the stone whizzed through the air and smacked on Goliath's forehead. Whiz means it went very forcefully and hit him very harshly. Then when Saul came to know about David, he called David and David came to him and Jonathan saw him, met him also. He started liking David. Then what happened after that? Jonathan gave him so many gifts like his robe, tunic, sword, bow and belt, whatever he was wearing. Then because he recognized that he would be the future king of Israel. Then after that, David made a covenant. Both of them, Jonathan and David, made a covenant. Covenant means they made a deal that they would support each other whenever they needed. When after the fight, when the people were returning, and all the people received David and King Saul by singing and dancing, and people sang joyful song with timbrels and lyres. Timbrel and lyre means musical instrument people used to sing whenever they want to welcome someone. Then after that what happened? And King Saul became jealous. Why became so jealous? Because David killed tens of thousands. The number was more than the King Saul killed, and he could not bear this. Because he was so jealous, he wanted to kill David. Then he hit a plan. He planned to kill David. But Jonathan did not know about this plan. Why so? Because King Saul thought that it would hurt Jonathan because they were great friends. So then what happened after that? After some year, then there was again a battle against Philistine. David again was successful. And three of King Saul's sons, including Jonathan, died. And when King Saul saw this, and he was very much depressed. And he killed himself also at that moment also. Then when David heard about this, he lamented for Jonathan. Lamented for Jonathan means he was very much painful. He could not bear this pain. Then he became the king of Israel. David became the king of Israel. When David saw this, then he said, I am distressed over you. Distressed over you means he was very pain. He was full of pain. My brother Jonathan, you were very dear to me. Actually, he was very fast friend of David and he could not bear this. Then after some time when he became the king of Israel, then he wanted to see, is there anybody left in his family? A servant was being called, Ziba. And he told him that his son, Jonathan's son, Mephibosheth. How would you pronounce this? Mephibosheth. Mephibosheth was only left in that house, and he was lame in both the feet. And what did he do? Whatever the property belonged to David, he gave all the property, land, whatever was left with him, he gave to his son. And because he wanted to repay his Jonathan's kindness and loyalty, he wanted to repay. That's why he has given all this. And he was very happy, and he also became very happy and started having dinner with David also. And so, children, this is the end of the story. I think you must have enjoyed the story.